Hey everybody, Dutch Sense here. 12:34 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, February 1st, 2015. And I've got you looking at Earthquake 3D here, which is the USGS feed of the most recent earthquakes. You can see it right here in the Midwest. A 4.0 magnitude earthquake just struck at the border of Oklahoma and Kansas. Yet once again, guys, this is multiple times this past week we've seen multiple 4.0 earthquakes occur here. By my count, we've got 4.3, 4.0, 4.0, 4.0, 4.2, and that's over the last 7 days. So this most recent 4.0, since there's still some denial by the professionals down in Texas saying that there is no fracking earthquake connection at the Texas Railroad Commission, I'm going to go ahead and tag them up in this video, and you guys can get this out to them. I'm going to put in the coordinates here just to prove to you. These are from the USGS and to show you where this is going to take us in on Oklahoma. Okay, here's our 4.0 earthquake, February 1st, 2015, taking us right in on Oklahoma and surrounding the area. Within less than a mile in either direction, we have multiple fracking operations. And let me just zoom in and show you. Here's one here. And a little pipeline coming out of there, which goes to these underground pipelines that connect the different operations and takes them, the gas, off into a processing facility. Here's another location here, and it looks like a freshly cleared out pad which has yet to be developed. That may be what's being developed now, but right next to it, what looks like an old pad, and there's the old pipeline right next to it. So we've got a very, very old well here, new pad there. No doubt about it, definitely connected to fracking. Just wanted to get this video out to you guys, show you the major activities happening across the Midwest, and we can expect further movement. With this amount of 4.0 activity in the Midwest, we can expect movement to the west and to the east. And let's look over the last 7 days yet once again. You can expect movement in Colorado, also movement down here to the south in Alabama, South Tennessee, and now again going up the east coast. We have to expect it with this amount of movement to the west and to the south. The movement on the east side of the craton has to occur. We've only seen a few small little earthquakes happen, so that there's major compensation that's coming on the east coast. Now also, really quick, while I got you on here, big swarm happening up here in Alaska. You see this stack of 4 and 5.0 earthquakes. That's happening east of St. George Island. And I made a post on that on my Facebook page. You guys should definitely always come to the Facebook and check it out because there's a lot of other stuff going on. But here's a screenshot of that. Here's St. George Island, and just to the east of the island. Most likely, this is a new volcano that's forming, guys. With this amount of activity, swarm location just east of a volcanic island that's already formed several million years ago. This new formation, we'll probably hear about it at some point, but it'll be a while that you hear about it from professionals. They won't tell us right off the bat, but I guarantee you that's some kind of undersea volcano that's forming there. One final thing, and this one really gets me, guys. I've talked about this at length, the multiple 5.0 earthquakes that happened in 2011 at the fracking operations in Oklahoma, in Kansas, and in Arkansas, and in Colorado, so I guess that's 4 5.0 earthquakes that happened. It turns out the lady who I always refer to as the person that got injured when their chimney fell in their house, well, she took her case to the courts to sue the companies that caused the fracking earthquake in Oklahoma. The USGS has determined that fracking was the cause of these earthquakes down in Oklahoma, and the judge turned down her case and told her she has to go prove to the oil and gas associations that fracking causes earthquakes. They didn't even accept the USGS studies. The proof, the scientific proof. Instead, they're telling the average citizen they got to go convince some board somewhere made up of oil and gas companies that their product is bad. And I said in this post here, it's like proving to McDonald's that their food is bad for your health, or proving to the tobacco companies that smoking is bad for your health. Yeah, you're going to be able to prove to them that their product is bad. Good luck with that. This is proof that there's cronyism going on down there. They're oil and gas rich down there, and they do not care. The people in charge do not care that they are destroying the crust of the earth, which is causing massive earthquakes, and we will see much larger earthquakes in the region. People's houses are already being destroyed down there. They don't care about your houses now. They can build a new house for you and anybody else with the amount of money that they've got, but they're not going to when they're turning down the woman whose chimney fell in. They can't even replace a chimney on a woman's house because that admits culpability. So they're going to turn down everybody who gets hurt and deny it, deny the science, even though there's a frack well within 1 mile of this or less, sometimes directly below or above the location. They still deny it. And they will continue to deny it until they're legally forced to acknowledge it, okay? That's how it's going to go, just like with any one of these other chemical spills or companies that abuse the countryside and get everybody sick. They have to be forced legally. So, I don't know. I'm making the case online. I hope somebody actually uses the information at some point to stop this. At this point, look what's going on. Got more activity here than in California, and that says a lot. Be safe, guys. Always have an earthquake plan ready and be prepared, just in case.